Hello, happy Monday. I don't know what kind of glitch just happened there. On my end, the intro stopped in the middle and just stopped playing. So I just started it over because why not? My name is Nakia, and this is SideKick Power Hour, where we don't normally do our intro twice, um, but we do have this show happening every week right here on whatever platform you're watching it on. It could be YouTube, it could be Twitch, it could be Twitter, it could be Facebook. You tell us which is your favorite place to watch. We want to know. And let us know in the comments if you are into Discord. We're still looking into this, and we're looking for people who know a few things about Discord to talk to you soon. So say hello, and say hello to the Chonkahedron. Great icon there. It looked like something really fun. And let's say hello to Joshua R. Pangborn, the creator of the Crewniverse, one of my best friends in the whole world, and the amazing co-host of this show. Josh, how are you this evening?
I am dandy. I had so much fun. I had to have it twice, which is why we did an intro that happened twice.
Okay,
So double your flavor, double your fun.
I'm all about doubling up.
How are you tonight, Nikia? How are you recovering?
I'm recovering okay. The last 24 hours or so, I felt a little kind of worse, I think, than I have pain wise. So it's been a little bit of a struggle, but Robert got me hooked up with my ice pack here that's pumping ice water through this thing. I don't know if you can see that or not, but
I am obsessed with this. Every time I see you wearing it, I'm like, I need a whole bodysuit made that's like that. I would love a summer where in New York City where I get to wear a whole bodysuit that's plugged into ice.
that's not a bad idea, and probably something that all of us are going to have to do if climate change doesn't start to get us first. But anyway, here we are, another Monday, Sidekick Power Hour. We do this every week. We also do something else every week, and that is have a question of the week.
Mm-hmm.
This week, just with everything that was going on in my shoulder and everything, I completely forgot to post the question of the week on Wednesday, which is when it normally comes out. But you did such a great job and got it up for us over at the Patreon, so that we could take a look. And you know what? We got a lot of answers. So let's take a look. This week's question of the week for May 16th, 2022, hashtag QOTW. What television series most informed your sense of humor? And this one was this question, of course, was given to us by Anthony Smith, who's going to be our guest this evening. We all need a little laughter in our lives, but everyone has a different sense of humor. A lot of what we find funny is influenced by the shows and films we were exposed to as a child, and that shapes how we view humor for the rest of our lives. We want to know what helped make you laugh at what you laugh at today. Answer below, and who knows, you might get your answer read. Here it is. Paul Thomas, Golden Girls, especially Dorothy.
I mean, Golden Girls all the way.
Yeah, for sure.
I still watch that every night before I go to bed. That's
Oh,
my
that's
that's my
that's
current go to bed show
so
actually.
sassy.
I mean, I
Um,
like to think of myself as a Dorothy, so
I like to think of myself as a Blanche.
I'm not surprised.
CJ, The Tonight Show exposed me to stand-up comics, and I've been fascinated since. Nice, nice. John L.
I
Betts,
don't think I've really watched the Tonight Show.
really? My
Uh,
father was a religious Johnny Carson watcher. It was
my family just never watched any late night shows ever.
and then I wasn't allowed to watch David Letterman for the first 3 years he was on the air. It was too risque back then.
David Letterman.
Yeah, that's what they would tell us. We weren't. I think it was just they didn't want us to stay up that late.
Oh,
So, but
that's fair.
who knows? Okay, John L. Betts, MASH with Alan Alda. That another classic show. Obviously, one of the
I mean, that
longest.
helps you laugh through the pain. That one, so
That's true, and with a very depressing theme song title.
and depressing ending.
That's true. Stuart chimes in. Of course, Stuart be with us this week as well. Roseanne definitely had a big impact on me.
Mm-hmm.
Same, although just been John Goodman is what the Chonkahedron says.
I don't know who John Goodman is.
Yeah, who is this John Goodman? No, I think we can collectively agree as a show that everybody on our show probably was influenced by John Goodman.
Maybe not Ashley.
I think you'd be wrong there. I think. Have you seen Dan? The Chonkahedron. There's so many that come to mind, but I don't think they could be any. The Simpsons. Oh well, that's.
I never watched The Simpsons until
Really?
I was 20. Yep.
Wow.
I think that's pretty. I mean, I maybe saw like clips here and there, but I never actually sat and watched any episodes of The Simpsons until I was 20.
So if we're talking about shows as a child that influenced me,
well, I think what shaped your humor. I think.
Yeah.
What television series most informed your sense of humor?
I'm gonna have to go with Absolutely Fabulous. Probably that's. There's a lot of things that I probably say and do that I might not should. I probably got that from Absolutely Fabulous. But,
okay.
Yeah, I have very clear memories of kind of like, taking that in and beginning to understand humor in a different way. I think partly because it was British, and I
mean, I think that definitely changes a lot for people when you've got a British humor in America. I mean,
I know this might sound weird, but I don't think that I fully appreciated Doctor Who when I was a kid because I hadn't seen Absolutely Fabulous as an adult.
Okay.
After seeing Absolutely Fabulous, then I really not only understood Doctor Who from a sci-fi point of view, which I think I already did as a kid, but I really also understood the humor of it a little bit better.
And here's a stunner. I never saw an episode of Doctor Who until I was about 23.
Wow. Well, as big of a Whovian as you are, that's impressive.
I know, and there was such exciting news for Whovians this week, too, when we found out about David Tennant and Catherine Tate, my favorite Doctor Who couple. Not couple because they're friends, but they're reprising their roles, and I am psyched for that. I am so excited
for the 65th anniversary episode.
I know. I am
very cool.
I was squealing with joy because I really, really love the two of them together. That's my favorite season of Doctor Who.
So. Well, we want to send a shout out to everybody over at the Patreon who has already put up their answer, but you folks at home tonight can just chime in now. But if you want to be able to answer early and interact with us over at the Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/SideKick Productions, and you get to see videos before everybody else does. Friday we released the animated version, or Sunday we released the animated version of The Moon, which is the last song from Dueling Pianos. But that's been on Patreon like a long time ago. So, all of those things get broken up and get put out over there, as well as deleted scenes, extended scenes. We have some bloopers and stuff we're going to be sharing. And then sometimes we have some interviews and other stuff. And you can also let us know in the comments what you would like to see. Josh, I'm super excited about this week's special guest. Will Paul Anzulis be on Demon Doctor? He most certainly will.
Paul Anzulis is a major part of Demon Doctor, both in front of and behind the camera.
That's correct.
So we will definitely be seeing a lot of Paul Anzulis on Demon Doctor.
That's correct. Great question. We this week are joined, of course, by our lovely and talented fortune teller, all around good person, Stuart Kiczek.
Fortune teller? I thought I just brought good fortune.
Oh.
Well,
only when we rub your belly. Only when we rub your belly.
You're our lucky cat.
Yes.
Well, welcome back to SideKick Power Hour. Stuart, how are you this evening?
Thank you for having me.
Always.
I feel like this is a kind of big open-ended question. I could go on about this kind of stuff for indefinitely.
About how are you?
About how well I'm.
About how I think how our humor is shaped is what you meant.
Oh, gotcha.
No, let's back it up. Even Nakia, I'm glad your shoulder is doing better and that you're doing well. I'm glad you're being well taken care of. Joshua, you look lovely. I hope you've had a good day. And to everybody else, I hope you're doing well this evening.
That's beautiful. We're so glad to have you. And we will get more into the television shows that shaped your humor, which is, of course, this week's question of the week. Let us know in the comments below so that we can discuss those later on. You saw my answer, of course, was absolutely fabulous. Over at the Patreon, some other folks have chimed in. Golden Girls, The Tonight Show, MASH, Roseanne. And earlier we were talking about how I was saying as a show that I could say I felt pretty confident that everyone appreciated Dan or John Goodman from Roseanne.
I mean, especially Ashley.
And
it's the name of her boyfriend.
It was brought into question.
It was literally destiny.
Ashley might not. And I said, no, I think Ashley probably does. Let's find out. She's with us now, reporting live from across the city. Ashley Monique Menard.
Hello, this is Ashley Monique Menard reporting this live from Astoria, Queens. Tonight, we are talking about comedy. Where? SideKick Power Hour. Hello, gentlemen. Thank you for having me on.
It's our pleasure to have you, Ashley Monique Menard.
Yes,
my name is Ashley Monique Menard, and I'm auditioning for the role of reporter.
But welcome back, Ashley. You look fantastic.
Aw, thanks. I just got out the shower.
Well, and you
happy birthday weekend.
Well, I was gonna say you just came off a whirlwind tour.
Happy birthday month
weekend.
So much perfume, but I committed. It was my birthday, you guys.
Happy birthday! We're so glad.
It was and still it can just indefinitely be your birthday.
Thank you so much for I got just so many messages from so many people, and I wasn't even able to say thank you to everyone because it's like, oh, it's just so much. And so I'm trying to get there. So it may be like a week and I'm still like, thank you. But thank you to everyone out there. I really appreciate it. And I'm so happy to be here with you guys.
Oh, we're happy that you're here. And we are excited because this week, as we were talking about, we're saying what television series most inform your sense of humor. That's the question of the week, Ashley. And we're going to be talking about that towards the end of the show.
And while we have a chance, big shout out to Chunkahedron and Spencer for Black Book, Spaced, and In Living Color, 3 of my favorites.
Nice. Congratulations on Ashley turning 26 from the Chunkahedron.
Yeah.
This week's question of the week is actually written by our guest this evening, our special guest for the week. Of course, everybody knows him from the Crewniverse. He's been in Skeleton Crew. He's been in Demon Doctor. He's always behind the camera helping out. And he's got an amazing show of his own. And we're going to hear all about that. Let's get him in here. It's Anthony J. Smith.
Hey.
Hi, welcome back.
Hi, Anthony.
Don't mind me. This is just me getting ready for my review that I'll be reviewing after we're done doing this.
I can't wait to see what it is.
Tell us what the review is going to be, or is it a surprise?
Just hints.
I'm thinking
you get 3 guesses, but the first 2 don't count.
It's probably like Barbie's Dream Castle, I think.
Yes. It is. And look, you don't have to guess at where to find this show. Anthonix Maximus, of course, over at YouTube. And tonight we're going to be watching the actual first episode, or as you call it, the pilot episode of Anthonix Maximus. I'm so excited about that. But I also want to remind people that you also do movie reviews, of course. So they're going to see this side of you, but we've also seen the other side of you too here on Power Hour before. And we love when you're on the show. You're always so witty and fun. And tonight you get to take a look back at your own show. How do you feel?
Pretty good. Keep in mind, I made the show years ago. I was pretty green, so you'll see like amateur stuff, I'll admit, but it'll be an interesting look back. I still have the camera that I recorded with.
Oh wow,
That's what you use.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Remember
the
those
camera
days.
that your dad would use on holiday vacation. You know.
Well, that's what I started with too, Anthony. So
Yeah,
that was
think-
my first camera, I think, too. Was it digital or does it have a tape?
It's digital, but it actually has like one of those really small. I was going to show it to you, but it's a lot of digging.
A good old SD card.
But one of those like tiny SD cards.
SD card.
Oh, cool. That's better than the one I had. Then mine's so old that I still had those tiny little VHS tapes. So it was like
VHS.
Oh,
VHS
they're the
tapes.
cassettes. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Good luck
that's how-
logging, capturing all
I
that
have a
footage
whole lot of
now.
those, and I need to get converted to digital for
You
sure.
should never convert.
with
anyone.
Otherwise, they're never going to be seen again. So anyway,
We'll come back.
speaking of things that have been seen and need to be seen again, Josh, I do believe you've got some SideKick news.
I do. We have some exciting SideKick news, and now we've got all our SideKick friends in here. We can talk about it.
Ooh, what
We
is it?
had 2 wonderful festivals this weekend have announced their official selections
What?
Ooh.
for 2022. And do you want to start, Nakia, with?
No, you start.
All right. Well, we are going.
Being that I
to-
don't know, I can't start. Sorry.
We are going back to Seoul.
Yay!
with Crew. They have accepted dueling pianos for Seoul Web Fest 2022.
Nice.
So we will. I had trouble finding a logo that would show up on an all white background since our logo is white. So I had to find our Pride logo, which is perfect because Pride is coming up. So we are going to Seoul in August, and
We are?
well, we are not.
Are we packing up and going?
We are. We're all going to Seoul. Anthony,
No, we're
I'll see
going
you
to
at the
see
airport.
the movie Soul in theaters. They're
I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier.
And we are also in September going all the way to Miami for Demon Doctor, our Christmas special,
Ooh.
Okay,
And-
that's gonna be more doable.
and our episode of Skeleton Crew starring Gerard, part 2.
wow.
So we have 2 series in the Miami Web Fest and 1 series in Seoul. To be fair, I didn't submit any other series to Seoul Web Fest, but so we got in 100% for Seoul Web Fest, and we got in mostly.
You're
for
batting
Miami.
Well, and-
100.
Let's point out that Dueling Pianos was the episode you submitted to the Soul Fest.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that is very exciting.
Yeah.
They were just like, give us the whole thing.
Just, we
Yeah.
want it all.
I
We want
want
it
it
all.
all.
Very different songs we were just singing right now.
Was
I
it
was
a
singing-
matchup, though?
I was singing an 80s musical, and you were singing something else.
Josh,
Want it all.
I also got some news as well.
You did?
I did. I also found out that the music video that we produced and a bunch of us were in, Dream Big, was selected at the Miami Web Fest for Best Music Video.
Ooh, I sure wish we could watch the video now. That'd be nice. Straight back.
It doesn't cost. Shot by the amazing Catalan Steelian, of course, who let me use his camera for the shot. And then It's Never Too Late, the animated lyric video, beautiful illustrations by Ben Wu, was also selected for best music video. That I'm 2 videos in that category.
That's amazing.
It is very, very awesome.
I'm so
Congratulations.
I'm so excited.
Great work.
So, Josh has got me looking for more places to submit music videos and other things. I got some really exciting news over the weekend that I'm not allowed to announce yet.
What?
Yeah, me too.
I probably wouldn't have, even submitted had Josh and I not been working on some of the stuff that we were working on behind the scenes. So, really excited about that. And before I forget, we are still asking all Crewniverse fans out there to please hold positive energy for this other thing that we submitted to that we haven't been able to announce yet. But hopefully that we submitted that Dueling Pianos for that. So
Gotta
Yes.
get my crystals.
yes, get your crystals out, bitch. Like get the tea leaves, the tarot cards, whatever it is.
Cast your bones.
Last night was the super blood
Doctor
moon.
Strange.
I'll get some
Strange.
bones.
You guys, there's
need
a
some
total
Dr. Fate.
manifestation that's going on right now in the eclipse that's
Okay.
going to be happening. So I might take a couple of these and pop them in my hoo-ha to make some magic happen. on the
Hashtag
night.
Manifest Monday.
Hashtag Manifest Monday.
And as I tweeted last night, speaking of eclipse and everything, I was very excited that the moon came out during the blood moon eclipse.
Same.
That came out yesterday. So
Same.
that was just a lovely, lovely piece of synergy with life and nature.
Yeah.
And now that Dueling Pianos is out, we can submit each of those videos that we want separately for best music.
Oh, we could.
Ooh.
We definitely
cool.
could do that.
Mm.
Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you so much.
And thank you, everyone out there, for turning on the positive energy.
Yes.
I'm turning on the positive energy again with the crystals. And speaking of positive energy, what are we doing tonight?
Well, we are going to be watching the first episode, aka the pilot, of Anthonix Maximus,
Oh.
created, shot, written by, produced by, edited by our one and only Anthony Smith. Let's get Anthony.
Everything, everywhere by.
Everything, everywhere, all the time, Anthony.
Let's just say I thought that people like to say that we're I'm a one-man band, but I'm not. Because I do so much with everyone else and I need them. Anthony is a one-man band. He does everything on his own and he's incredible with it. It's so awesome what he puts into his work, and I'm just amazed by him and all the stuff that he does.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I get lots of help too, and I owe it to like the fans and people who put themselves into it. So.
Well, we're excited to start it. Let us know in the comments what you think of Anthonix Maximus. React along with us in the comments below. We love hearing what y'all think of this stuff. And let's have a good time tonight. Here we go.
Yeah, so doesn't this place look very nice for New York, huh?
Yeah, I was thinking, where is it? Oh, that's Queens.
Okay.
I know Queens.
That's Queens.
Yeah.
Was that stock footage, Anthony, on the train, or was that?
It was stock footage.
Okay.
I wasn't sure because I know it could be.
What about that initial shot, though? Where's that initial shot? That's not New York.
No, you know what? So this was
sold.
before I actually was doing any editing on my own. So I just allowed my friend to edit, and he just grabbed a city shot, and it's I think that's what, LA?
I was wondering.
No, it looked like
This
China.
right here
Anyone
was
know
actually.
what skyline that was?
I have no idea.
That's really pretty. It's a pretty shot, though.
So this right here was actually filmed at my school, Queens College.
Oh.
Guys, if you've ever watched Power Rangers, you'll understand what's about to come up.
Okay.
Go Power Rangers.
Gotta catch them all.
I share a first name with a Power Ranger.
Whoa.
After all these years, I am free! It's time to conquer Earth!
Hey, who the hell are you, man?
He's a priest.
I think it's morphing time.
Whoa.
I am the future of the world!
Future. Hey, that's pretty cool. Wait, future the world from a garbage can?
Yeah, I know, not very promising.
Cool. Got a dollar?
I've been stuck in a dumpster for years! What do you think?
Alright, okay, alright.
Join me, homeless man. And together, we shall conquer the world!
And my Monaco falls out.
Nah. It's okay, man. Thank you, though. I got a job.
It happens.
I'm an
to the
online
best of us.
filmmaker.
Oh,
There's so much
cute.
going on with that costume. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, and it improves in season 2.
Great music.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Anthonix Maximus, bitching to you about movies because
Hollywood won't buy my scripts. Today, we'll be discussing 2006's Employee of the Month, starring Dane Cook, Jessica Simpson, and Dak Shepard.
And Dak Shepard. Okay. We know who your favorite is.
Right.
Well, that's all for today. Join me next week, or next month, or whenever.
Who's the guy in the
We'll be
mustache?
discussing
That's actually
Batman and Robin.
my friend's dad,
Will I like
the
it?
one you're
Will I
seeing
hate
the
it?
scene.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably most likely hate it.
Is he an investor or did he
But
pay
this
for
time
that
you get to hear
cameo?
me say I hate
No, it's my friend's room, so.
it. Well, bye. Bye-bye. Cut. That's a wrap. Corey, that is how you do a show.
Tony, do you mind if I give you a few notes?
You want that? I'll listen to a single word you have to say, but by all means.
Well, for starters, your video could be a little bit longer, and you could define on why something sucks. I mean, you're competing with so many people on YouTube. You have to stand out.
Corey. People like quick answers. And as for me competing against everyone online, I have the viewers in the bag.
Sure I do.
I'm Kirby. I have this rockin' mini mane. And I am surrounded by all this cool, nerdy stuff. Let's see you get that from any other reviewer.
That's another thing. You're doing it at my house and in my room. Why not do it at your place?
I told you I cannot film at my home because, well, quite frankly, I don't have a filming permit at the park bench. Any other questions, Corey?
How sad.
Guy?
Yeah, you need to stop calling what you're doing filming. I mean, you don't even have any filming equipment.
Corey, open your eyes. There's the equipment right there.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
It's on. We're missing it. The movie stopper is on.
Tony, the internet doesn't work like TV. You can watch video anytime.
Shh. Corey, quit talking. I'm trying to listen to the program.
What's up? I'm Sid Zander, the movie slapper. Today I'll be reviewing Disney's Holes. It's about Shia LaBeouf and some other teenage boys forced to dig deep into some scary, dark orifices. But enough about your mom.
Carmen.
Yeah, I know. He's a bit brash.
There's
But
actually
he
a
does
longer
have
version
hundreds
of his
thousands
review.
Subscribers. He's doing something right, and he's exactly what I want to be.
This movie had so many celebrities and is loved by so many. I remember seeing this movie with my bro Duncan. At the end, he was all choked up and crying like a little bitch.
Yo, I told you my contacts were bothering me that day.
Fun fact, that's my ex.
I'm gonna send some
Oh.
There's a chick from Ghostbusters.
He's a friend of
And
mine.
the evil
He's
coach
great.
from Varsity.
So cute.
Look at that Shia.
The guy in the red shirt, not
He
that
became a
guy.
little pussy over
Yeah,
there.
the guy
It's
that
time
wrote
for the
this
movie
movie.
slapper.
She knew what she
Slap
meant.
This movie.
Oh yeah, she's coming for
Thanks
it.
for tuning in to the movie slapper. I'll see you next week.
And
I know
get your
that
flash.
building.
Curses! My jailer Sid Zander is still reviewing my movies.
So good.
Find him. Silence him.
Ninja Turtles movie.
there. You're repeating Shredder from the first Ninja Turtles.
Oh, parodies are fun.
Just capture him!
And then I was like, I said to the waitress, you want a tip? Here's a tip of my D.
That is so funny. You're cooking pancakes?
That's cute. You think I'm staying more than 15 minutes? Oh, well. Still like gay. He's still like dudes. K-Wad.
Oh, he got very close.
Instant
The
karma.
chains. The
Oh my
chains.
god, they took Sid. He's buying pancakes now. Not that desperate.
Come on, Tony, jump!
No duck.
Nope.
It's too hard.
We gotta
You got
see
this.
that one more time. This is good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they took Sid. He's gonna buy me pancakes now. Not that desperate.
So good.
Come on, Tony, jump.
That's Nick. He's actually playing a
It's too
character
hard.
based off from
You got this,
one of
Tony.
my
I
best
believe in
friends.
you. Oh,
Okay.
son of a bitch is out of firepower. You're almost there. Just a little more, Tony. These games today are too damn difficult. And I'm dead. Damn it, Vincent. You know, these games today are too damn hard. Dude, this game is so easy. What is it, Vincent? My birthmark is burning. Impending dangers upon us all.
We interrupt this video game to bring you breaking news. Internet movie reviewer Sid Zander has been kidnapped.
Oh, this is great, Anthony.
Not really sure why.
I wasn't trying to do green screen. The wall was green.
This stuff happens all the time.
Oh, that's great.
How convenient.
I am Dr. Cinema, master of terrible movies. Your precious movie reviewer, the movie slapper, Sid Zander, is under my control. He has been captured. Yes, the one who has jailed me is now in my clutches. There was once a time where movies would be only 20 minutes long, black and white, very badly made, with bad actors. Those were fine, wonderful, profitable times. Long before artsy-fartsy people decided to make classy, better films that lasted longer.
He's giving us a history lesson.
The times we had trying to tear them down, they were really great. I want to go back to the era where my horrible films can be spread throughout the world.
Yes.
And also, because screw all of you.
Yeah, that was until I started reviewing your shitty ass movies. Took away all your power.
It is.
Made you weak. And then I locked you away.
And here you are, tied up. And with you out of the way, no one can stop me from unleashing more bad movies.
Plus, there's still the nostalgia critic and film master Adam J. Phalis.
And Cinema Snob, and the great critic Peter Travers.
And occasionally the angry video game reviewer reviews movies.
What did I say about plenty of plot holes? Watch out, world. Soon, the era of bad movies will return.
Great voice.
He has Sid Zander.
Oh no. Wait. Who?
Only my idol. Don't you see? As long as he has Sid Zander, bad movies will prevail. And we'll have to resort to watching online web series.
Dear God, no. Tony, did you see the broadcast? Do you usually just walk into people's houses like this? He texted me to get here. I'm Corey Rodriguez. Vincent Tiberius. So now that your internet douchebag is captured, what are you going to do now?
Simple, pal. Oh. Tony is going to become Anthonix Maximus.
Thought he was going to say he was going to Disneyland.
Use his equipment and bitch about some movies.
Why do you always have to drag me into these things?
Yes.
And usually at the end, there's like some outtakes.
Okay, cool.
You guys should recognize this music from like season 2, I believe.
I was going to say, I think this sounds
Thank
familiar.
you, thank you very much.
Kevin MacLeod.
Attack.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Kevin MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod.
Of the Connor MacLeods.
Oh, the MacLeods.
Where would I be without you, Kevin MacLeod?
I think we've used Pump Sting quite a bit, so.
This was dedicated to my mom because she had just passed, so I wanted to make that for her.
Drag me into these things because I love you, baby.
Aww.
Awesome.
That was so cute, Anthony.
Yeah.
We will be right back after these messages.
You can call yourself a chubby chaser, even if you're not a twink. You wanna hurt me? Well, I say yay. Sex is the best sex, that's what they say. I'll say it once, I'll say it twice, so listen to my advice. Come here, just a little bit closer. I'm a laugh machine, I'll leave you tickled pink. Let's clown around if that's your kink. We can clown around if that's your kink. Yes, you can say that I've got daddy issues.
I think that we went through like 4 or 5 different versions of which songs we were going to put in the trailer.
We did a lot of bouncing around with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you sent me a lot of no's and a lot of, and then some girls.
No, it wasn't anything like that. But we did have fun putting that together. And
we did, yeah.
If you haven't seen it yet, Joshua and I co-wrote a musical together for the Skeleton Crew universe called Dueling Pianos, a Skeleton Crew musical, and you can stream it and you can watch it. All of that stuff is right there at that link right there at nakia.me/Dueling Pianos 1. We'll take you there. And of course, we as we said earlier this evening, that it just got announced tonight that we're so excited for, that the Soul Web Fest has made an official selection of Skeleton Crew, and the episode that Joshua submitted was Dueling Pianos. But tonight, what we're doing is we've been watching Anthonix Maximus with our good friend Anthony J. Smith. Welcome back, Anthony. Let me put your link up here. There we go. Anthony, so much fun. So much fun watching this with you tonight. Tell us real quick, why did you decide to make this?
Well, okay, so initially I was going to really do a web series combined with my movie reviews. And it was just, I realized, okay, you know what, that's going to take too long per video. So I decided to make a spinoff. So you'll find out with episode 2, it actually ends with me about to record the first review that I ever did.
Okay, gotcha.
And so the reviews are kind of like a spinoff, and it acknowledges the world of the web series, and the web series acknowledges the world of the reviews.
That's very cool. So it's also kind of like the same way that we have the Crewniverse. You have your own little Anthonix verse happening over there. I love that. Well, we were all enjoying it. I know that I was laughing out loud. There were several parts where I heard Ashley and Stuart laughing out loud. She is currently live streaming us. That camera's been somewhere else, I guess, the whole rest of the show.
Sorry about that.
That's all good. Welcome back.
Okay. She's doing an audition real quick. Don't worry, everybody.
She did a self-tape real quick.
For Josh's next project, I was filming a self-tape for it.
Gotcha. I had a blast watching this episode. So there's 3 episodes in season 1. Is that correct?
Correct. 3 episodes. There would have been more, but I was still in school. So were some of the actors, and just a lot of schedule availability issues.
I mean, you got a lot done for a high school student. So
college.
College. Gotcha. You do look you just look like a baby in it, though. Like it's so cute.
Days,
Yeah, you look so cute. When did you film this?
Oh, let's see. I was filming this probably 2015. I'm trying to remember if I released this in 2015. Yeah, trying to remember if I released it in 2015 or if it was 2015, November 2nd.
So was it 2015?
What was
Gotta focus.
Yeah, Ashley, I
So
don't
it's
know.
2015.
I saw your face light up during the oh my God Sid moment that I rewound. Who was that actress?
I have no idea, but she's hilarious.
Oh
And your
my
line
God.
was so great. Just all of it. Anthony, I loved it so much. I had so much fun.
Well, thank you.
Thank
you. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I like sharing this stuff. Like I was telling Nakia here, it was like sometimes you look back at things and it's like cringy, but you also got to keep it up because you got to know where you came from. So
they're worth celebrating.
We all started somewhere, and
exactly.
That's one of the reasons I love In the Art of Blowing It, where we cut to Ashley doing Little Shop of Horrors in the middle of it. It's so good. It's so funny.
You should have seen some of the crap I did at college. My God.
we have seen some of it, Stuart, actually.
Your first episode came out basically the same week as Skeleton Crew season 1.
Wow!
Because we came out October 31st, 2015.
Oh
wow!
Isn't that a nice little coinky dink?
So
you guys didn't know each other then?
No, we didn't know each other yet. No.
Wow!
And it's a beautiful little piece of our of how we grew up together without knowing.
The universes are woven in.
Exactly.
Well, I tell you what, there were a lot of great comments tonight. Thank you for being here, Luis. We're so glad you're here.
Hello.
We're so glad you're joining us. I saw more than one on several of these platforms, talking about the show. I'm so glad that everybody enjoyed it. We are looking forward to watching another episode next week.
Mm-hmm.
We also might have another special guest next week to join us that we'll see. We're hopeful. And we're approaching 2 years of doing Power Hour. SideKick Power Hour.
2,000 shows already?
Yes.
No, that's not how math works. But 2 years is coming up, and it's also we're coming up on a year anniversary of our Patreon, of launching the Patreon. And thank you again to all of our Patreon members over there who are getting these videos in advance before anybody else does, who are getting little things that we don't even put out later. There are things that just stay right
bonus
there in the vault, as you will. We will be making some changes, so you definitely want to get in at the level now that are available for sure. We got some changes coming up that we're excited that we're going to re-tier some things and come out with some new options for y'all. We've been teasing some of them here and there, and I've been talking about them, so I'm excited to share them with y'all. And we've been working on some other stuff, and we can't wait to talk more about that too. But tonight we have some other stuff that we're going to talk about now, and that is our question of the week.
Question of the week. I really think we need a theme song.
Dueling Pianos is available. If you want it on Bandcamp, you can get the
karaoke.
The Nakia's vocal version is on Bandcamp.
Is that for karaoke?
I don't know. Bandcamp is a marketplace where artists make more money by selling direct to their. So SideKick Productions does not have a Bandcamp set up.
Songs. Just saying.
We do have a karaoke version of all the songs.
Yeah, I have it.
It's called the Sing Along Soundtrack. It's one of the 3 soundtracks that we released.
That we should have released.
It's one of the 3 soundtracks that we released.
You know what's so eye-catching about it? The fact that you at home can purchase your copy of original cast recordings, Dueling Pianos, a Skeleton Crew musical, written and directed by Joshua R. Pangborn and Nakia.
And I'm
available on anywhere and Stuart sings on it.
Mhm.
But Stuart,
What I was trying to
just
say
forgot.
before I got interrupted by the internet connection was we really should put out a karaoke version of the album so that people can sing it along somehow. I think that'd be fun.
Dude, I think that's such a wonderful idea. I'm going to record one. Which one? Ooh, hey, how about this? This could be fun. I'd like to ask the audience, which one should I record first?
That's you just doing the album. That's not karaoke.
It's karaoke for me.
I don't think Stuart.
Nice.
Or Stuart, are you still not grasping the concept that there is already a karaoke album available?
Oh my God, where is that available?
It's called the Sing Along Soundtrack, and it's available everywhere but Apple Music.
So now remember, if you ever want to do karaoke to this, you know where to find it.
Here's an idea. How about we do like kind of the same thing as Rocky Horror Picture Show and do like midnight showings. People can show up dressed up as their favorite Crewniverse character, and they sing along and they interact with the movie.
I love it.
I would love that.
That'd be
I
so
would
fun.
love that.
That'd be a cult classic.
Well, what cult classic television series most informed your sense of humor?
So many to choose from.
Pick one.
One?
Yes, please. That's how this works.
Well, no. Go into the comments. You know how you pull them up?
Okay.
I wrote in it.
Oh, you already.
Too many. I have too
Okay,
many
gotcha.
to say. I'm not picking just one.
Okay.
Okay, you'll have to bring back the Patreon comments. I should post it in there.
Yeah, I posted like a paragraph.
Okay.
But while you're doing that, Gato says laughing.
Okay.
Okay.
Laugh-In is, that's a great option, for sure. Let's see what Ashley Monique Menard. Look at all of these
And
posts.
others. Oh, it's me up top.
Let's scroll back to the.
Ah! Oh,
Okay, Ashley is at 8. Welcome back, Kata.
Yep.
At 10, Roseanne.
Mhm.
At 11, Friends. Then late teens, Absolutely Fabulous. Strangers with Candy.
Oh, yeah. That's
20s, The Comeback. Oh, and I almost forgot Tracy Ullman, SNL, and Blossom. Whoa! Dad's gonna flip.
Whoa.
I had too many to choose from. I was so like
Understandable.
a sponge with all those shows.
Well, so did Blachubert.
Living Single, Cheers, The Daily Show, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, The Art of Blowing It, and Family Guy.
Oh
my
The
God.
Art of Blowing
You're
It
gonna make
certainly
her
influenced my
cry.
comedy
You're
style.
sandwiched between Stephen Colbert and Seth
McFarlane.
McFarlane. That's amazing.
Amazing. I felt your hug. Thank you.
Aww. Alf.
Alf.
Whoa! Willie! You're killing me!
That's good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I love Cheers.
I
That's
love
on my
Alf.
list too.
I love Cheers, but I didn't watch but like 4 episodes. So, Black Books and Spaced. Okay.
Black Books and Spaced all the way.
Spaced. Stuart lived Space. That was his
Yeah.
life. A show that shaped my wicked In Living Color.
Because
That's a
I'm
great one.
living.
That's Living
That's a
Single.
great one. Ooh, I love the facts of life. You
I
take
do
the good,
too.
You take the bad, you take them both, and they. Oh my God! Wait. Can we do a reading where you play Mrs. Garrett?
Girls.
Ashley?
No, Stuart.
Stuart. Oh my God! Let's do a.
Girls,
Would you guys like to
girls.
see us do a reading of Facts of Life, where Jay Serio is Blair, and Stuart is Mrs. Garrett.
Uh-huh.
Who's going to be Tootie? Christian Marte or somebody really funny that's like sassy, really quick?
Me?
You could be Tootie.
Do you have skates?
I will audition.
Okay. We
Okay.
should definitely
And
do
then
something like that.
Josh,
That would
you
be
could
fun.
You could be Joe.
Oh my
Joe.
God,
Paul
Josh
Anzulis is Joe.
Paul
Actually,
Anzulis
Paul is
is
Joe. Let's remember Paul
Joe.
is Joe.
Who would Josh be? Josh, you'd be Natalie.
Of course, Josh would be Natalie.
That would be Natalie.
Who would be
I'd
Blair's
John
cousin?
Stamos.
Who would be Blair's cousin, though?
Wait, I
The
don't.
stand-up comedian
Oh,
with
You.
multiple sclerosis.
No.
You don't remember multiple sclerosis cousin?
No,
I do.
remember
I'm
the
just
special
trying to
release.
remember who was
Yeah.
Name.
Oh my
Well,
god.
we could also do the George Clooney years, and someone could play George
I
Clooney.
could be George Clooney.
Well, clearly I'm George Clooney.
Clearly,
So-
Nakia is George Clooney.
So Mike Schmidt says Monty Python. Moving on from that,
Okay.
we were talking
All right,
about
well-
shaping our humor.
What is your answer for this week's question of the week, which, by the way, came from Anthonix Maximus? What television series most informed Stuart Kiczek's sense of humor?
I went with Roseanne because overall, yes, Roseanne taught me that right delicate blend of being sassy and sentimental and, kind of being sharp-witted and sharp-tongued and being a little, poking people but being nice at the same time. That was my kind of thing.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
But yes, also Simpsons and Absolutely Fabulous definitely also had left their mark on me as well in different ways.
I just want to say that right now you are giving Dan. Like, that's what you're giving right now.
Listen, Rosie. We don't have enough money to open that loose meat shop like you want. I'm sorry.
Oh my God! Now we have to do a Roseanne reading as well. So
I think we should do a reading of Gilligan's
Josh
Island.
is clearly Becky.
That would be amazing.
Yeah,
That
but
would be amazing.
I don't think Stuart should be the captain. I think Stuart should be
Ginger.
Thurston Howells.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
The
That'd be great.
Mr. Rich, the rich guy. I think you would do such a fun job with that.
Anthony,
Very interesting.
what television series most informed your sense of humor?
Well, let's see. I would actually say it's a combination of Simpsons, Married with Children, Roseanne as well.
Rosanna.
And a little bit later in life, I started to appreciate like the Norman Lear shows,
Okay.
like All in Family and Jefferson's, all those.
Yeah.
But also what really sparked my sense of humor and what I do now with like reviewing movies and making jabs at it would have to be Mystery Science Theater 3000.
That's a great one. Josh, what about you?
Yeah.
For me, I would have to say probably a combination of I Love Lucy and Golden Girls and Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
All solid answers. Great question, Anthony.
If you guys only knew how true that sounds to Josh, that is very accurate of an answer.
Great question, Anthony, and great first episode of Anthonix Maximus. Folks at home, if you didn't see at the beginning, you can head over to youtube.com/c/AnMax Productions to do that. Owen says primarily that 70 show honorable mentions Gilmore Girls and Friends.
We've got Monty Python from Mike and from Luis.
Okay.
The Smothers Brothers.
I would also say Mr. Show informed my adult humor.
Carl has Blackadder.
Blackadder. Yeah.
Friends. French and Saunders before Absolutely Fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
So now Chonka by the way, is coming for Carl's gig.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes.
are there more than one? Are there multiple British people?
Well, Chonka says that they're the tokenist British person now, but what's Carl going to do? So maybe y'all should form up your own French and Saunders thing, and
Also,
that would be great.
isn't Stephen in the UK as well?
Stephen, I think, is also in the UK. No, not that Stephen.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
Stephen.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Stephen
that's
Treadwell
Stephen.
is in the UK. Okay.
Young Ones, Alan Partridge in Space, all very UK shows.
Young Ones really was crazy when I was a kid. The first time I saw it, blew my mind. Blew my mind. Ashley brought Apollina so much. Oh.
And Whose Line
Whose
Is It
line
Anyway,
is
of
it
course.
anyway?
Oh,
So
yeah.
good.
The ultimate
Kids in the
Comedy
Hall.
Central in the afternoon.
Kids in the
when you-
Kids in the Hall.
Kids in the
And
Hall.
Kids in the Hall are back.
If you were
Yeah, I
homesick
haven't
and watching
seen it.
Comedy Central in the afternoon, that's what you were watching.
Let's watch Kids in the Hall, though, one of the new episodes.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that could be fun. Okay, well, we got a lot going on. We want to remind everybody that we're coming up on our 2-year anniversary. Don't forget to get in over the Patreon because we're coming in at the 1-year anniversary of that. We're going to be making some changes. So head over there and become a member now. You can get in for as little as $3 a month or more. Some of you do higher and higher, and we really appreciate it. Somebody put in the comments earlier, what if we don't want to do Patreon? Is there another way? Yes, there is. You can also make a donation directly over a Venmo or PayPal
This is
or
an
Cash App.
investment in the future. Think of the children.
We really think of the children. We really are so happy that everybody can be here tonight. Thank you so much to our special guest this week, Anthony J. Smith.
Thank
Anthony,
you for having me.
I mean, first of all, I just want to give you the shout out of how fun this was, but I also want to give you a shout out that you are the first guest that's ever been on our show that has been able to also run the feed of the show behind them at the same time. So we
And
are
my
actually
phone.
and your phone.
On your phone.
So you are killing it right now. Thank you so much for being here, and we can't wait to see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then, of course, Stuart Kiczek. Oh, my goodness. So lovely to have you. And
Thank you for
Ashley,
having
Monique
me.
Menard. So lovely to have you.
Nothing better than being here with friends on a Monday.
Oh, we're so glad to have you. Ashley, we will see you next week. And we love you a ton. Thank you for being here. And Stuart,
I'm
again,
not Ashley, but
thank
I'm
you
here.
so much for
And
being
queer.
here.
Get used to
We
it.
are so glad that you're queer, and we're also glad that you are giving Dan, because we
Damn it, Rosie.
we stand Dan. Thanks so much for being here. We'll see you next week. And of course, Josh, what is going on? We had such a good time tonight.
It was so much fun. It was really just a delight. I love watching and shows with my friends, and I love hanging out with them, and I love dancing in underwear, as we've seen many times on Skeleton Crew.
That is a fact.
Maybe I don't love it dancing in it, but I enjoy adding it to the scene.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
This is news to me. You look pretty much like you love it. If you
It's
don't
called
love it,
acting, Nakia.
It's called acting. That's right. We will take it. So
right.
I had a really good time tonight. We're going to be back here next week.
I can't wait for episode 2.
Episode 2 is going to be fun. We definitely had this is a extra fun for us because it's part of the Crewniverse. But folks at home, you can always let us know what you would like to see us react to as we're going to be going into our 3rd year of SideKick Power Hour. It's just so crazy when I say it out loud. But I'm so excited. And we'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye. All things from the SideKick Productions universe. And I thought I was going to forget all my lines. Because it's a body positive show.
I read for the role of Hunter, and
And that's the tea.